to an amazing second series.
Space for my fans and me to interact, make art and have fun. It's a one-man show and entirely free. I do it every single week except some. I'm waiting to go, it's all live and online, so you should stick around and say hello. Are you feeling creative? Cause now's the time. Welcome to the Most Week Show.
I am not me. I am art. And I am welcoming you to the Most Week Show. It's currently 9:08 a.m. on the 24th of January 2021. You are here with me right now, and I thank you for that. If we were allowed to be together physically, I would show my appreciation for you physically, with a hug, with a kiss, or with a Joe Biden neck sniff. It used to be creepy, but now it's presidential, honourable, yeah? As 'tis, the best I can do is raise a glass to you, and you can raise a glass to me as well if you want. I mean, gosh, we've got this far, why not raise a glass? We like to start this show with a toast round these here parts. Brings everybody together as one before the show begins proper, so here goes, here goes. Here it is, here it is, here we go, here we go, here it is, here goes. To drivers who smoke in their cars, may they remain ever encouraging of exercise. Oh, I've got my car. Do you want me to drop you home? Nah, it's okay. I'll walk. We're all healthier because of you. Cheers. Oh, got a double dip for that first one. Got a double dip for that first one. This is... it's wonderful. Is this too blue? Is there such a thing as too blue? I'm going to test that out by making it slightly less blue. See how we do. That's a bit better. I think that's the kind of the standard Most Week Show colour. Hello, weaklings. Hello, weaklings. Welcome to the series finale of the Most Week Show series, Dos. No hablo español. We made it. 12 episodes up, 12 episodes down, and not a dud among them. Yeah? In every series of every show, there's always one that's a little bit subpar, isn't it? Often it's a clip episode. On Buffy, it was that one where the beer turns them stupid, but this marks the second series that has been nothing but gold. That's not easy, though I may be guilty of making it look so. Who have we got today? Who have we got today? Who have we got? Who have we got? Who's in? Who's in the chat? Who's in the weakling holding pen? Gamer Hall, hi. SJBeck72, hello weaklings. Hello to you. Definitely not Duda, hello all. TB Douglas, hello. Nana Hobbob, of course, wonderfully. Mwah. Signing up for another month of subscription, even though the upcoming month there's not really going to be any live tainment. That's dedication. That's dedication. Paying for something that you know you guaranteed will not get. So thank you for that, Nana Hobbob. That's wonderful. Currently on a 3-month streak, which is the longest streak you could be on. So thank you very much for that. That's very generous. Uncool Town, hi. Pleasure to see you here. Who else have we got? I'm Not Me, I'm Art. Oh, a good-looking guy that is. Emma Acton, hello to you. Gamer Hole, hello to you. I've already said hello to you. Getting right on the Notme facts. Why not? Why not? Killer Kilch, hello. And with the lovely, the cool cat, emotes. Thank you very much for those. Cameraman George, hello. he's over in the... Sarah Kilch, hello to you. Stuart Seaton, cheers. It's Maple Panda, cheers. Hello to you. Gosh, the gang's all here. The gang is all here, right? The gang is all here. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And we're talking amongst ourselves. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. How fantastic is this? So yeah, it's been a great series, a fantastic series, as per. Whilst achieving a top quality series event livetainment is an incredible feat, absolutely, nobody's saying anything different. It also means that the series is over. And the next week, and some weeks after that, you'll all be sitting, wherever you'll be sitting, staring at something bland, something pre-recorded, and you'll be separate, and you'll be uninspired. I know that I bring so much light to you guys. I'm like a bulb, or a flame, or the sun, I suppose. The thought of you having to do without me, even for a month, is troubling, guys. Killer Kilch will be sad. Do you know what? I'm sad. I'm sad. It makes me feel sad, guys. How sad am I? Oh gosh, that's a great question. I mean, it's a little bit harsh. You don't necessarily want to jump on somebody's negative feelings, but fair enough, I'll answer it. I'd say I'm as sad as family simile. Family simile. What will the answer be? As sad as what? Not too sad to sing the song. Let's say that. That's right, it is family simile. I want you to use your imaginosphere, so think of something creative to finish off this simile. As sad as. This segment's about pushing forward the boundaries of language, guys, so really engage your imaginospheres to think of something unique. Who is sad? What is sad? Is it as sad as watching Dumbo? If your mother has also recently been stolen by the circus? Is it as sad as Morrissey? Listening to Morrissey? Or is it as sad as buying a bunch of roses in preparation for a Valentine's date with a young lady, tripping over on the way to the restaurant, landing on a thorn, nicking an artery in your neck, and spending Valentine's night in the emergency room? That didn't happen, by the way. She just didn't show up. I don't want to do your work for you, but really get creative with this. At the end of the show, I'm going to pick a winner. And if that's you, your name is going to go on... Oh, no, we didn't do the timing right, did we? That's a shame. Your name will go on the ticker below for next show. It was Gamer Hall, last episode, with As Cocky as a Smug Cockroach. A great simile. A punchy simile. It's the kind of simile that has a beat to it. A rhythm, yeah? As cocky as a smug cockroach. Cocky as a smug cockroach. As cocky as a smug cockroach. What? What cocky as a smug cockroach? As cocky as a smug cockroach. Something like that. I'm sure that's what Gamer intended. Anyway, get those similes in chat, guys. Get those similes in chat, please. And it could be you on the ticker next show. I mean, which will be, next month. But still, something to look forward to. Let's go back to Maine. How are we doing? How are we doing, guys? Baby weakling Zach has stopped crying since he heard your voice. Well, I would say I am quite calming. It's due to the deep, rich timbre of my voice. So that does not surprise me. Hopefully it's not so soothing that he does fall asleep. Because even though he's only just been born, I still think there is a great deal of merit in him watching this. There's a lot that he could pick up on it. Everybody getting involved with the family simile. I was kind of surprised. I went through my Rolodex of previous family similes and was kind of surprised that I hadn't done As Sad As. This is a pretty simple, pretty straightforward one. But I guess we just haven't been sad in a year, because this is, of course, cause for celebration. This is now officially 1 year of the Most Week show. The first show we had was on the 19th of January 2020. And so we're now past that. So congratulations, I mean, largely to me, But congratulations to any of you guys who have watched the majority, which I believe, again, is the majority of you. A year of the Most Week show. And people said 2020 was terrible. Gosh. So talking about being sad, guys. We're talking about being sad. Goal. Oh, thank you, Killer. Thank you, Killer. Yeah, it was a good goal. One that I aimed for and I succeeded in. And next year, it's going to be an even better goal because that will be 2 years. Yeah? Guys, I want to talk about being sad here. Just for a moment. Just to put all the cards on the table. Just to kind of open myself up to you guys. Yeah? That's what I do here. But it's such an involved story, I made an entirely other screen for it. Guys, when I moved out of my parents' home, they told me that they would give me an allowance. The allowance was generous to a point, although I am their only child, so they've saved money there, and those savings did not trickle down to me, let me tell you. Plus, living with them was tough, okay? My upbringing was as difficult as any other interesting person's life. So I get an allowance every month that I have to pay for my life from. Rent, food, art supplies, impulse purchases of chocolate whilst I'm in the queue at the supermarket. All of that comes out of my allowance. Per the terms of my allowance, I will continue to receive it as long as I don't commit an unjustifiable murder, join the Communist Party, or marry an Irish woman. I think the Irish thing is based on a gypsy curse that was placed on my grandfather some time ago, but I honestly didn't ask that many questions about it because I've never been terribly fond of the accent. Anyway, they told me that the amount of allowance would, save for slight adjustments made for inflation, remain static until I got out here to America, that is, when they added an extra wrinkle wherein I could get a bump if I got a job. Once I became employed, my allowance would increase. Perfect, I thought. I'll do some volunteering. I volunteered at the Museum of Pop Culture, partly because it was across the road and partly because there were video games in there. And also I volunteered for the Seattle International Film Festival. Also, coincidentally, within 10 minutes walk of my home. But that was a bit more cultured, a bit classier. In fact, interestingly enough, the backdrops for the different episodes, Jesus' birthday, the Weakling Wingding, all of these that I've made over this past year have all been drawn on the back of some posters that I was asked to hang up by the Seattle International Film Festival. But never did because I felt tired. Recycling. Anyway, I was volunteering, but apparently they didn't count. They didn't count at all. So the whole thing wasn't about encouraging me to do something with my life. No. It wasn't about encouraging me to interact with other people, which has long been a concern of my parents. No. This was simply about me making money, guys. Yeah? Can you believe that? They tried to lure me away from my raison d'etre and force me to engage with the capitalist regime with their grubby money. That's a great example of my upbringing being tough, actually. Throwing money at an issue doesn't always work out, parents. Especially when it's paper money and the problem is a small fire. So all these years I have resisted their attempts to trick me into getting a job, knowing that my artistic path is more righteous and will bring my heart-soul more me joy. But that all changed this year, guys. That all changed. In December's instalment of my monthly email to my mother detailing the artistic projects and fun meals that I've had over the previous 30 days, I mentioned that I'd achieved affiliate status on Twitch and had received my first subscription. Now, as you know, a subscription brings with it money. Money that goes to me. And even though I have not yet reached the $100 threshold in order for Twitch to actually send me my money, technically, that counts as an income. For the last couple of months, this has been my job as well as my calling. And my mother told me as such and congratulated me and upped my allowance by quite a decent amount, actually. I kind of wish I'd just got a part-time job before now if I'd known. It's decent. And do you know what that means, guys? Do you know what that means? That means, incredibly enough, my mother read and replied to my monthly email. First time for everything, right? December was a good month. Also, I'm getting more money. But here's the thing, guys. I don't know if you've heard this before, but mo money, mo problems. And when you have mo money, you need to think about what to spend it on. Double-edged sword much? So I set to thinking, and I came up with something. And to illustrate it, or at least part of it, I want to show you a video. It is the second video I ever made in Seattle, excitingly enough, and it contains the answer for what to do with my new riches. It's a part 2, because at the time I was afraid to upload a video that's longer than 10 minutes. As an illustration of how far I've come as a performer, Tuesday's quiz was 1 hour and 45, so that should tell you something. Anyway, I'm not showing you the part 1, so I need to get you up to speed. Basically, I was feeling listless and uninspired back home in England, so I went on a random holiday to Portugal, where I found a lot of unattractive English people had remade England on the Portuguese coast. The whole thing got me quite down, but my spirits were lifted when I found these glasses. Oh, I should have these glasses. I'll get them afterwards. I found these glasses in an emporium called, for reasons that I've never learned, Teddy Mountain. This was a time when I only had one pair of purplish glasses, so this was actually quite a big deal. Quite a big deal. And it's there, with these new glasses on my face, that we pick up our tale. Enjoy.
I am over the moon with my new glasses. They really just allow me to see the world in a slightly different way, a little bit more optimistic, perhaps, a little bit more creative, and a lot more purple.
I used my new glasses and the power they gave me to make a series of incredibly bold, artistic reimaginings of the world around me. One was about identity theft, one was about the very nature of work, and I even found time to conceive of, write, star, produce, shoot, but not edit, I did that when I was at home, a short film centering around poop and ignorance. I'll be sure to post all 3 very shortly. They're pretty special and well worth a watch. I feel like the boldest realization I made, however, was about Albufeira itself and its people and the art that they were creating.
Their art? Didn't you say they were sweaty, boozy, horny, sunburned people?
Yes, I did say that. But I can also say this.
I, Notme, was wrong.
Pretty courageous, yeah? The sunglasses showed me that the people of Albufeira were artists. They were simply trying to create a new England on the south coast of Portugal. They were remaking the world as they saw fit, which is the signature artistic work of one of my favourite artists of all time. My boy, the man upstairs, G-O-double-D. The people of Albufeira had inspired me to do exactly the same, to head out into the big wide world and carve myself a new home. I decided to make it slightly easier by only going to a place where they already speak English to avoid that hassle. I ruled out Canada, too provincial, South Africa, too scary, and Australia. Come on, which only left the United States of A.
But where in the United States did you move, Notme?
Well, I knew that it should be a place where the art scene was buzzing, where creative types grew on trees like mold, and where a huge amount of Hollywood films are filmed. But my parents informed me that New York was too expensive and Los Angeles was, contrary to what the TV show Entourage might have you believe, a truly awful place to be.
So I moved to the home of one of the classiest, most artistically passionate people I know. Dr. Fraser Crane. That's right. Seattle, baby.
Plus, in Seattle, my parents had some business connections. So, just in case I want to get a job. Spoiler alert. Nope. And what of my glasses? Well, they're right here, where I need them. But why don't I wear these glasses every day? Well, allow me to do the most satisfying thing and answer your question with a question. Why don't I watch film adaptations of the works of Nicholas Sparks every day? Because they're just too powerful. If I wore these glasses constantly, I'd forever be creating, and the quality of my work would inevitably become diluted. No, I'll stick to what I'm doing at the moment, thank you, producing less frequent works of consistently superlative quality. But it's nice to know that the glasses are here, should I ever need them again.
Wow. Right. Few things to take away from that. Uncle Town was not saying that every English person is unattractive. They just, the people in Albufeira did seem to be unattractive at a higher rate than other places that I had seen. And yeah, those are these glasses. And now obviously I choose to make consistently superlative quality art every single week. So again, showing the progression of me as an artiste. You thought I couldn't get any better at that point, but it turns out I can. Eagle-eyed and eagle-eared weaklings will have seen what I was referring to and worked out what's happening. But for everybody else, listen up. I am moving to New York City. The city that never sleeps. New Amsterdam. The city so nice they named it twice. The Big Apple. The Big Easy. The City of Angels, the home of the Whopper, old stinky, Giuliani's rum-soaked hospital bed, the Bronx, the home of Gangs of New York, Synecdoche, New York, Escape from New York, and Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, and also other things that portray New York as a fun place where I'd like to live, like Friends. It's something that I've wanted for a long time because New York is amazing and where so many romantic comedies are set. I want to go there and I want to fall in love and feel like New York is kind of like a character in my own film story, my life. But I didn't have the money to live there when I first moved to the States, but now, thanks to my subscribers, I do. And so now I must. And I am very excited. Oh, yes. Cameraman George, did I not mention to you? Yeah. Oh gosh, Cameraman George. Yeah. It's next week actually. Next week, Jesus and I are moving out of the flat and driving across the country because Jesus doesn't like the sound of flying. I thought I'd mentioned it. Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Wow, gosh, I feel like kind of a boob to have not. I mean, I suppose if you came to, I would let you do 60% to 70% of the driving. I mean, is that something that you'd have an interest in, Cameraman George? Would you want to? No, it's not an epic fail, Maple Panda. It's just an unavoidable wrinkle, hiccup. There's nothing. Oh my God, Zach is in tears of. Of course, I'm always telling you that I'd like to go there. You are always telling me that you'd like to go there. You have family there. Here's the thing about Cameraman George. Guys. Here's the thing that you probably don't realise. his aunts and uncles, who are legion, must be as fertile as dog dirt, because he has cousins like an army everywhere. So he has cousins there. Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to come to New York, you can come to New York. Cameraman George, would you like to come to New York? Is this, oh my gosh, is this a live thing that's happening here? Is this a live thing that's happening here? It's not drama. Well, I suppose it is drama in the good way, in like The Good Wife, you know, in the way that that's very dramatic. Or, yes, okay, Cameraman George is coming. Dream Team staying together. Thank you, it's Maple Panda. That's great. Anna Karine, can we all come? You can. I suppose the place that I'll be living in will probably only have space for Cameraman George. Nana Hobbob starting the most week show at noon instead of 9. Oh God, time zones. I had not considered that. Yes. I mean, I suppose it's, yeah, do it at noon. We'll do it at noon. There may be some changes upcoming, but for the time being, we'll do it at noon. So you guys will still have that 9 a.m. on the West Coast. All you West Coast kids have yeah. Well, this is really good, actually. This is really good. 30% Hispanic population versus 5.6 in Seattle. He's done the research. He's done the research. Well, that's fantastic. That's fantastic, Cameraman George. That's even best because now I don't have to sort out a dog sitter when I take the Sex and the City helicopter tour. That's sick. That's a great development. But what about England? Well, if I do it at noon in New York, Uncool Town, then it will show up at 9 a.m. on the West Coast, and it will show up at the same time. So at the moment, right now in New York, it's like 12:30 in the afternoon. So yeah, I will be changing in order to accommodate, you know, the regular crew, the weaklings. Yeah, so we're all good. I mean, it is very exciting though, guys. It is very exciting. I mean, because you'll remember I visited it. You're welcome, Uncle Town. You'll remember I visited it a couple of years ago, and I tried to subvert expectations. But well, you tell me how well I did.
When you visit New York, you can't be disappointed, right? Ha! Check this. Central Park. Underwhelming. Times Square. Underwhelming. The 30 Rock Ice Rink. Underwhelming. Riding on the subway. Underwhelming. Checking out the skyline. Underwhelming. Highline Park. Underwhelming. Madison Square Garden. Underwhelming. Bloomingdale's. Underwhelming. The Harbour Tour. Underwhelming. Natural History Museum. Underwhelming. Ellis Island with the Immigrants. Underwhelming. Grand Central Station. Underwhelming. Jumping on a hot dog. Underwhelming. The skyline at night. Still underwhelming. The building from Friends. Underwhelming. The Statue of Liberty.
Amazing. Sorry, I can't do it anymore. It's the biggest lady I've ever seen. It's just such a wonderful place. Over there, and then over here, New York, je t'aime.
Thank you for watching.
So there we go. There we go. Cameraman George, I'm calling my mum. Please don't do it on speakerphone again. Your mother has a certain tone to her voice that just... Normally Spanish is such a beautiful language, but she manages to... It's just a noise. Just a noise. Well, that's good, Emma Acton. I'm glad that I have inspired such... We actually use the word underwhelming so much more because of this art. I'm glad that I've inspired such negativity in you. That's wonderful. It's Maple Panda. Wow, you can speak French. I'm Bissian. But for every excited feeling, guys, that I have about being in New York, I have equal and opposite feelings of sadness about leaving Seattle. It may well have been my second choice, but over the years it has surpassed all of my expectations and become somewhere I am incredibly proud to call my home. I'm not going to wax lyrical about it too much, largely because I don't want to cry live in front of you guys. That would be embarrassing. But instead, I will deal with my feelings in the healthiest way possible that doesn't involve shouting at strangers. Poetry. So let's go back to Maine and let's do some poetry.
You wrote down some words. and I'll never forget them. I love them all, even if I don't get them.
That's right. That's right. Yo, guys. Yo, let's get some... Should we get some... Yeah, let's get some... Yeah, let's get a little bit of... Yeah. Okay. How are we doing with the sound levels? Does that sound good? How the band doing? Is that a good level? Would you nudge it up a little? Would you nudge it down a little? But yeah. It's that time again where we open the doors to this wonderful little poetry cafe. Good. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Killer. Wonderful little poetry cafe known as Acolyte Poetry Corner, and read some poetry that can only be described as yeah. This week the prompt word was goodbye, so that I could come to terms with saying goodbye to my home, and to a lesser extent, you guys could say goodbye to me. 4 wonderful poets have decided to share their words with us, so we're going to get straight to it. First up, we've got your girl, Sarah Kilch. Here we go. Here we go. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. This needs to be lighter. Let's get some light on. Let's get some light on. There we go. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Let's turn the camera around a little bit. Here we go. This is from your girl, Sarah Kilch. Goodbye. Best by. Getting by. Goodbye. Finn. Wow. Sarah Kilch. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What I'm hoping this isn't is... Yeah, definitely not doo-doo, given the applause. Well done. That's great. That's great. Yeah. Skibbity bap bap. Wow. What I'm hoping is that this isn't a kind of a storyline for how things are going to go. Goodbye being this episode. We're saying goodbye to Notme. Bad bye. Sarah Kilch is one of my subscribers. So the sense that she's made a poor purchase. Getting by, realizing she can do without Notme. Goodbye again in the further sense, and then just Finn, just done. That's what I'm hoping it's not. Thank you, Anna Klein. Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully not a second thing, but absolutely Nana Hob with such a use of rhythm. There we go. There we go. Such a rhythm. Such a rhythm. Yeah. Just nice and punchy. Bang, bang, bang. Not dwelling too much and allowing emotions to take over. I respect that. Thank you very much, Sarah Kelso. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Next up, we got Nana Hobob. Let's see what Nana Hobob's got to do. I'm just going to turn the light on here. Oh, God. It's too... Different camera. No. There we go. Here we go. Nana Hobob. This one's got a title. This is called Why Have Goodbye When You Could Have Best Buy. Here we go. It's not goodbye. Just see you later. I won't go looking elsewhere for live-tainment, because I'm not a traitor. That's a wrap on Series 2. What an experience for all of the weaklings who artistically grew. I hope you enjoy your hiatus. We'll keep ourselves busy until you return to elate us. Wow. Just wonderful. Just wonderful. Yeah. Thank you, Nana. That was great. What I like about this is the title. References. Yeah, absolutely. Wonderful rhymes, says Emma Acton. I like the ABA CDC popular EFE rhyme scheme. That's lovely. Don't come across that very often. And we like these kind of rarer rhyme schemes, so thank you very much for that. I think your hiatus rhymed with elatus might be my favourite rhyme of the week. It could be up there. Obviously, as discussed on the I Am Smart the Not Me quiz earlier this week, the official name for this pause is interregnum, which is a pretty fancy word, I think you'll agree. Uncool Town, I am waiting for the watch ad option to refresh so I can cheer bits. Did somebody request an advert? I'm normally pretty good at seeing those. Apologies if you did. Let me know if you did. I'm always up there for sending an advert. But what I like about this is the curveball that it shows right at the beginning. The title of this is Why Have Goodbye When You Can Have Best Buy? Best Buy being an electronics store over here in the United States. And then that is never referenced again. So it's just hanging over there. You're waiting for that other shoe to drop, but it never does. That's powerful. Thank you very much. Nano Hobop. Let's get the light on for the next one. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that beard illumination. That's wonderful. Next up we got Killer Kilch. Let's see what Killer's got for us. Yeah. Again, this one has a title. It's simply called Goodbye... ... Goodbye seems so final. Let's not make this viral. It's just see you later. Now that feels much better. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Wonderful stuff. Again, Killer using a rhyme scheme as a thing to be toyed with. There's no rules with Killer's poetry. We've learned that over the past weeks and months. There's no rules to Killer's poetry. If Killer wants to start a sentence with a full stop, she will. That's her right. And I would take a slight umbrage if let's not make this go viral. I'm constantly trying to go viral. That's pretty much my whole thing. But aside from that, again, it's wonderful. Nano Hobop just says cool. Absolutely. Definitely not due to redeemed a 16-second chill dance party. I guess we know what we're going to be doing after this. But that's wonderful, Killer. Thank you so much. That feels much better. Much better. So thank you very much. Finally, we got Emma Acton. We're almost about to run out of music, so we're just gonna go right back to the beginning with this. Right back to the beginning. There we go. Yeah. Gone, but never forgotten. Music fades, drapes close, silent tears of broken hearts. Oh, that's fabulous. That's fabulous. Get off. That's fabulous. That's fabulous. It's a lovely... The drapes close, silent tears, broken hearts, the imagery being used here, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Nano Hobop has redeemed Write a Haiku for Haikus Day Interregnum. Absolutely fantastic. That's a great shout. I'll be doing that haiku and it will be posted this coming Tuesday. So look forward to that. Thank you very much, Nano Hobop. But Emma Acton, yeah, beautiful imagery going on with this. I want to give you the context that Emma gave to me for this particular poem. Emma says, "Hi Notme, here's a haiku on the theme goodbye that I've written. I said a final goodbye to someone very special recently. The chance to get these feelings down on paper, brief as this poem is, has helped in my grief. Thank you." Guys, that's what poetry does. That's what art does. That's what Notme does. It's taking these feelings, taking these emotions and getting them out. I'm feeling grief over leaving Seattle. Emma's feeling grief over saying goodbye to someone very, very special. And Emma feels so special that she's actually changed the format of a haiku. Normally it goes 5-7-5. Emma's gone 7-5-7. Why not? Why not? It's wonderful, wonderful stuff. And knowing that extra context, knowing that this is for somebody dearly departed, I think gives it that extra, that extra feeling. What could I say? Here's a rubber band ball. You say, okay, rubber band ball. Sure. What if I said that this was a rubber band ball that a dying man gave me on the street? With his last breath, he said, "Take care of this rubber band ball." I mean, this is incredibly important right now, yeah? It's that context. That context. So if you need to give context for your poems, guys, make sure you do, because it just... The grief clearly overtook my brain to create this inverse haiku. Inverse haiku! We're inventing poetic forms here, guys. Thank you very much, Emma. And on a larger scale, thank you everybody for your words. Thank you everybody for your words. A big round of applause or a snapping of the fingers. This is a poetry club after all. What a dynamic round of APC, and it's helped me come to terms, I believe, with the grief that I am feeling as well. If you want to get involved with the next Acolyte Poetry Corner, you can and you shouldn't. By God, you must. I've got no idea what it's going to be about because that's New York City and I can't even think that far ahead. But maybe, here's the thing, just write a poem about whatever you like and maybe just email it to me anyway. Yeah? You all know the email address by now. iamnotme@gmail.com. Maybe you'll get lucky. But thank you very much, guys, for the wonderful poems. Yeah. Let's go back to Maine. Look at this. That's like a rubber band ball. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. No, we don't have time for that. That's fine. Shall we... What are we doing? Oh, I know what we're doing. Let's get happy again.
Won't you please let me present some awesome stuff that I've been sent?
Yeah. Awesome stuff that I've been sent. Oh, dance party. Yes, dance party. Okay. Yeah, let's do the dance party. That's good. Can we do it here? We can, but it's going to be... No, yeah, that's fine. That's good. Let's get the mute. Let's get the lights going. Because we're going to do this right. And the audio is going to be on, so you're going to be able to hear it. It's going to be great. We're going to get the light right over here. Are you ready? And you guys, this is your last chance to dance. Yeah, I want you to... That's great job, Killer. I want you to get all your emotes going, ready, and then send them when we're doing the dance, yeah? I think that's going to work really nicely. And you've all got to be... So you get the emotes ready. We start the party. You click enter or send. Then you start dancing, because if you're not dancing, it just doesn't have that vibe, okay? We ready? Let's do this. Just chill it out, guys. Dance away the grief. Dancing as therapy. Here we go. Oh, look at this! Oh my goodness. That worked around 3 or 4 times better than even I thought it would. Wonderful stuff. Father Christmas is there. There's some unicorns, cool cats, some yes, some Uncle Town with his trademark sloth. Definitely not Duda with some fire stuff. Gosh, wasn't that good? That was... Oh, that was good. And do you know what, guys? There's still going to be dance in New York. So, yeah, lovely stuff. Lovely hearts. This is fantastic. So this is very simple, awesome stuff that I've been sent. I'm about to show you the vision of Notme for next week. I got sent a vision of Notme, but the vision of Notme was so incredible and had clearly had so much time spent on it. I knew that I needed to give it a little bit extra. And so, guys, just sit back and enjoy. We're gonna be looking at this live with music for about 30 seconds because it's that good. Okay. I'm gonna turn that off so you don't want to hear the music. Yep. Here we go. Look at that. It's a full, proper, bloody painting. Thank you, SJBeck72. Good gracious. And so now I'd just like to send a personal message out. Obviously, a huge thank you to SJBeck72. Series finale and then some. Amazing. Thank you, Maple Panda. That's wonderful. Looks exactly like you. Thank you, TB. Gorgeous, Susanna Karine. As it looks exactly like me, I will take that as a strong, strong compliment. I want to send a personal message out there to all the people over the course of my life, over the decades of my existence, that have referred to me as not an oil painting. Yeah. I'm sending a message out to all 4 of you. All 4 of you. How do you like me now? Whilst I may not be an oil painting, I'm a watercolor painting, and that's pretty much just as good and counts just as well. So deal with it. SJBeck72, a lot of praise. Look at this. Look at this praise, SJBeck72, all for you. So that will be the vision of Notme for next week. But obviously, you can still send me visions of Notme, guys. Still send me visions of Notme. I'm not 100% sure how I'll be able to do them for the next week or so. But then after that, let's get back to it. Let's get some New York-style visions of Notme. Who knows? Let's get back to this. Oh, we're running out of time. But that's fine. It's a series finale. You guys can hang on. Because now it's time for your favourite.
Art bet! To challenge yourself is artistic. Art bet! I'll give you options you can pick. Art bet! Take a guess, see if you won. Art bet! It's not for money, just for fun. Art bet!
It's what everybody loves. Could you hear that? Could you hear that transition? I couldn't hear that. It's weird. But it is art bet. Absolutely, art bet. Everybody is here for the art bet. It's to do with the. Okay, that's good. Thank you, TB. It's good for the. Definitely not do you just made up a hand dance to that song. Awesome stuff that I've been sent series 3 much. I want you to film it. I want you to send it to me, and then we're all going to do it. That's the deal I make of you. Definitely not Duda. So we've got. Oh no, shouldn't do that. It's all good fun. It's all good fun, guys. It's all good fun. So this is art bet number 41, I think. It's the 41st art bet, and it involves all kinds of stuff. I mean, I'm just going to let other Notme explain it. Over to you, Notme, you hand-stitched driving glove of a man.
Thanks, Notme.
You're welcome.
Today's art challenge will be undertaken by
A little louder.
Notme. When I was tidying up and going through some of my old things ahead of the big move, I uncovered these bottles of water. I purchased them last year in bulk from Craigslist. Got quite a good deal. I was worried at the time that the coronavirus would turn the city into a Mad Max-style water-deprived desert hell with very kinetic cinematography. And so I purchased these to stave off the impending doom. Luckily, that never happened. And even more luckily, Joe Biden is now president, which means that the coronavirus, as with any other problem that we're dealing with at the moment, isn't really a thing anymore. That's great. And so I don't need the water anymore. How do you get rid of water? You drink it. Well, the issue is that the Craigslist seller, get this, actually scammed me a little bit, because the water all actually goes out of date in 2018. So by the time I purchased it, it was already out of date. How does water even go out of date? I didn't know myself until I tried some. So drinking the water, not really an option. So I could just pour it down the drain. Didn't you hear, guys? Didn't you hear? Joe Biden is president, which means that the United States is back into the Paris Climate Best Friends Club, which means we have to care about the environment again. If this happened last year, I could have happily poured these all over cameraman George and burned the bottles in a bonfire in the middle of Denny Park, but not anymore. Now we have to care about the environment. So I need to use these to water some plants. I will start the timer. I will grab a bottle of water. I shall head over to the plant area. I shall empty the water onto the plants. I shall crush it, and I shall recycle it into this receptacle. I shall then grab another water and start again. There are 10 bottles of water. That's my art challenge. Your art bet is very simply, how long will it take me to save the world? Back to you, Notme.
Back to me. Yes. Okay, so we're saving the world this week, guys. I thought you might as well up the stakes for the last episode of the series. So we're saving the world here. Killer Kilch, good luck. Thank you very much. Thank you. But obviously you can't make your choices yet. You can't make your bets because you don't know all the deets. Let's have some things to consider, shall we? Thing to consider number one. I will operate the timer myself. So we're doing the extra So there's going to be an extra second or two whilst I'm operating the timer, okay? So that's, it just makes it cleaner, in my opinion. Just makes it cleaner and means I don't have to edit in a separate timer afterwards. Anna Crine, I doubt the recyclability of those water bottles. Well, that puts pretty disappointing pall over this art bet. Because I've done it now, haven't I? This isn't live. This is pre-recorded. Thanks, Anna. Corinne. Could you maybe craft some kind of, you know, magic spell in order to turn them into butterflies or something, perhaps? You know, this is kind of on you as well. I will operate the timer myself. Thing to consider number 2. I will only carry 1 bottle at a time. So I'm not going to... There's going to be 10 trips here. 10 trips. I can't cut down the time by... Although if I grab 2, I mean, maybe I could do them like grenades in my mouth. I don't know. Thanks, gamer. And number 3, I will attempt to not douse any plant more than once. There's kind of a decent-sized planting area on the roof, and I will attempt to, excuse me, cover all of it. So I'm not just going back to the same spot over and over again. Sarah Kilch, Q, are you squeezing the bottles when watering? Absolutely. I'm just looking to get this out, get that water out of these bottles AQAP as quickly as possible. And that's a great question. Killer Kilch, Paris will recycle them. Yeah. The Paris Best Friends Club, climate was just, you know, they'll invent something, I'm sure. Guys, I can't stress enough. Joe Biden is president, so there are no problems anymore. Okay? Gosh. Follow the politics much? Okay, so you've had all the things to consider. You know what's going on here. Here are your options. So these are all times. This is going to take less than 2 minutes. 2 minutes to 2 minutes 30. 2:30 to 3. 3 to 3:30 or 3:30 plus. And what I want you to do also with this, before you start giving your options, Killer's already in there, but that's fine. I want you to, again, let's raise the stakes. I want you to write down your guess, and I want you to write down a treat you will allow yourself if you win. Yeah? A treat you will allow yourself if you win. So if you think it's going to be less than 2 minutes, you might say A, and I'm going to order takeaway later, or A, I'm going to have a bath later, or A, I'm going to watch one of my favorite films later. Okay? So give your guess and give the treat that you're going to receive, that you're going to allow yourself or give yourself as a result of this. Let's raise the stakes, guys. Nana Hobbob, A, cookie, wonderful. Killer Kilch, C, make pancakes. That's a great one. I like that a lot. Sarah Kilch, B, ice cream, fantastic. Maple Panda, D, and some birthday cake. Is it, whose birthday is it, Maple Panda? Is it your birthday? Because we could sing a birthday song. TB Douglas, B, a nap later today. Ooh, that's good. Anna Karine going for B, and a midweek nap. Going to delay the gratification of the nap. That's great. That's great. Juice Dota, B, fresh underwear. I hope it's B, Juice Dota. For you and those around you, I hope it's B. D, for definitely not Duda, a trip to Target. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely, because Target sells everything. Maple Panda, happy birthday, Monkey Pigsy Funk. Is that Monkey Pigsy Rules? Gosh, if that is, then we need to... I wish somebody had told me ahead of time and I could have prepared. Gamer Hole, B, sweets, that's great. Anna Karine, exactly. Stuart Seaton, D, a seal bar, the Aldi equivalent to a penguin bar. So you're getting the goodness of a penguin whilst also saving money. Stuart Seaton, you're really thinking in a fourth dimensional way, and I like it. Emma Acton, C, and we will eat Cadbury's Heroes. We will eat Cadbury's Heroes. That's great. SJPEX72, B, chocolate. That's superb. It's Monkey Pigsy Rules' birthday. I'm feeling E. Okay, so we're going to have to... Okay, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that in a minute. So everybody has made their choices. Everybody has made their guesses. Good luck, guys. Good luck, everybody who has made your guesses, made your choices. I've got my fingers crossed for you, although I will have to uncross them for the tasks. It will just make it that much trickier. Here we go. Here we go. Let's save the world, guys. Starting now. Yes, okay. The plants are getting watered, guys. Everyone's having a great time. Here we go. Here we go. Looks like they are getting recycled, actually, Anna Karine, because they're going in the right bin.
It feels good to be giving life to the plants.
It does feel good to be giving life to the plants. Wait a minute, what's happening to the black and white as we water the plants and recycle? What's happening to the black and white? Come on, Notme.
Last three.
Last three. 3 left.
Eat macaroni and cheese.
You should learn to not eat macaroni and cheese before doing these kind of art bets, but I love mac and cheese. What an athlete. Thank you, Nana Hobble. I very rarely get compliments in that kind of arena, so thank you. That does mean a lot.
The edge of the roof. So if you were walking by,
yeah, some of that one I think went off the edge of the roof, so it's possible that someone got a little bit damp underneath. It's the apple. I'm sure they would just blamed it on the rain.
And then, what is it? No battery. Okay.
No battery.
Stop.
2:38:11.
Congratulations, if you guessed correctly.
Killer Kilch.
Yeah.
Emma Acton.
Use this as a sign for the upcoming week and the upcoming month, remember, during the interregnum.
The only 2 winners.
It's going to be your time. How could it be anything but? God is clearly on your side. Those of you who didn't guess correctly, don't worry about it, it doesn't mean anything. What did we learn?
What did we learn?
Well, we learned. The water gets really cold on your hands on a January day, even if it's sunny. We also learned that, guys, it's tough saving the world, yeah? Tough at saving the natural world. And I can't do it all on my own. I need all of you guys to do equivalent stuff. Mac and cheese!
It sits heavy. It sits like a cannonball. Not happy. I did pick that chair back up then, so it's, yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh, no, I shouldn't do that. So, yeah, congratulations to Killer Kilch. So it's going to be a pancakey kind of day for Killer Kilch. And a heroes kind of day for Emma Acton. And Stuart Seaton, it looks like. She's going to be sharing the Cadbury's Heroes with Stuart Seaton. So that's great. That's great. Juice Dota, unfortunately, will be sticking with the same underwear. So, yeah. Anna Karine, try and recycle that, can you? There's some recycling for you. He's going to recycle his underwear, so you're going to have to deal with that. Wow, not me. Probs need to get stamina training when you get to NYC. I just did it in 2 minutes and 42. How long did it take you to save the world, Maple Panda? Don't like that kind of negativity. Don't like that negativity, okay? That's a shame to finish on that. That's a shame to finish on that. Let's go back to main. Let's go back to main. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's wait. I need to try and, because we're not gonna have the right thing. But it's fine. It's fine. We need to do it. We need to do it because, of course, it is somebody's birthday. So I didn't prep for this. So this could be. Oh no, that's fine. We just won't have the proper thing at the end. But I hope you're all going to be singing because it's Monkey Pixie Funk's birthday. Okay, so we all need to be singing for this. Stuart Seaton, we are in the words, we are Corona heroes eating Cadbury's heroes. There we go. There we go. That's great. That's great. Any referencing of my works is absolutely fantastic. So I hope you're all going to be singing along to this for Monkey Pixie Funk. Monkey Pixie Rules has regenerated into Monkey Pixie Funk. Might be a creative choice for that. Might just be someone's forgotten their login info. Either way, we appreciate it. We thank you very much, and we're going to be singing. So it's a relatively speedy, relatively speedy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday. I'm sending lots of cheer. You found a way to somehow survive another year. Your loved ones will be with you, but they don't get a say in anything you want to do, cause it's your special day. Hey! Happy birthday, Monkey Pixie Funk. And the loved ones of Monkey Pixie should probably feel a bit bad that they didn't alert me to that earlier. You need to let me know these things earlier so that I can set it up properly, okay? That's how the game works. Remember that for Season 3, Series 3. Remember that. Remember that. Here we go. Here we go. So, what do we have left? What do we have left? Oh, of course. We have Family Simile results. No spoilers this week. No spoilers this week. We had a lot of fantastic possibilities here, and it was tricky to pick. Also, I forgot to update it before, so I'm going to be updating it as we speak. But let's go through some fantastic, as sad as family similes. Here we go. Killer Kilch, as sad as a dog having to eat his bland dinner when the grown-ups are eating rib-eye steak. Just give the dog some rib-eye steak, guys. Just give the dog some rib-eye steak. It's not going to kill it. But yeah, absolutely very, very sad. Very, very sad. Uncool Town. As sad as someone when they find out Notme is doing his last show for 1 month. I like that a lot. I like that a lot because those people are very sad. They are very sad indeed. Okay? Gosh, it's going to be tough for you guys. Gosh, it's going to be tough for you guys. It's Maple Panda, as sad as Ivanka Trump. Ivanka Trump's, I assume, sad, weird, crumpled face when the giant tangerine departed. I mean, we're getting political there. We're getting political. That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. It was pretty weird and pretty crumpled. I was on a website the other day showing her progression as she has aged. And I believe she has undertaken the artistic choice to augment her face. It seems slightly different from before. And sometimes, you know, obviously we understand that. It's a creative choice and we have to respect that. However, it does sometimes make things look you know, you can only have a certain type of expression. That's what I've found from people that have done that. So it's, you know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Definitely not Duda. As sad as a 6th grader at a school dance who asked their crush to dance and their crush said no. I hope that wasn't autobiographical. Definitely not Duda. I have certainly felt that pain. And it is sad. It's very sad. And I wouldn't wish... I mean, obviously with my great capacity to feel, I was feeling it more than... Oh, it was. I was feeling it even more than you. I imagine you were probably feeling it about 1/3 as much as I was. But even that, I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, which is certainly not you. So, you know... Yikes, definitely. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Screw the 6th grader, though. Hey, how about Nana? Yeah? How about Nana? Ask Nana to dance. Nana, say yes. You better say yes, Nana. I've built this up. Gamer Hole as sad as a bulldog who has just been told that he can't have 4th helpings. Bulldogs. Are they particularly gluttonous? Are they particularly gluttonous? I'm not necessarily sure, but I can buy it. I can buy it. You know, there are certain people you say, oh, they love to eat, and you look at them and you go, yeah, okay, that doesn't sound outside the realms of possibility. Bulldogs, one of them. We're learning. Nana Hobob is sad as winning a pizza party in grade school and discovering that the teacher ordered Hawaiian pizza for the class and you're allergic to pizza. Wow. Allergic to pizza? That's allergic to pineapple or allergic to pizza? The story is leading towards pineapple, but then you twist it and just say pizza, all pizza. It doesn't matter what pizza the teacher would have ordered, because he's just allergic to the whole thing. Just to the bread? Or to the tomato sauce? Or the mozzarella? It's an interesting story, Nana. It's an interesting story. And a sad one. So well done. Anna Carina, sad as Notme when eggnog season ends. God, you better believe it. You better believe it. Expectations super subverted, Nana. Thank you. Yeah, super sad. Whenever you walk into that supermarket and it's just back to milk. Just back to bloody milk. No thank you. Give me nog. Give me nog. God, maybe this wasn't a good idea. This is making me very sad. Juice Dota as sad as those poor retiring seniors that can't move to Portugal now because of Brexit. Absolutely. I wonder what Albufeira looks like these days. Because a lot of them, yeah, did seem pretty close to death when I was out there. So maybe they've kind of got washed away. Maybe the Portuguese will reclaim it, much in the way that in the film I Am Legend, nature has reclaimed New York. Perhaps, you know, the Portuguese will come crawling out like mold or roots or vines and slowly take back their city. Would it be called a city? I'm not sure. Which means, gosh, I got too engrossed in that. I didn't forget anybody, did I? No. My spelling here is atrocious because the light is atmospheric, sure, but it's not that bright for writing things. But the winner, of course, is oh, and the phone's gone off now. Should just do another dance party or something just to kind of cover this. Let's try that. Let's try that. Shall we try that? Let's try that. How does that look? I mean, that's too big, but that'll do. There we go. Your girl Sarah Kilcher sad as reaching down for the last chicken nugget, only to realise there are no chicken nuggets left. Come on, realise. Don't need that to east. Don't need that at all. For the last chicken nugget, only to realise there are no chicken nuggets left. There we go. We got it. Well done, Sarah Kilch. Because that is such a tangible sadness. That is such a tangible sadness. No more nuggets left. Works for fries too. And any time you think you've got one more and then there's not one more, it's just... Same goes for stairs. Same goes for stairs. So well done, Sarah Kilch, for the last Family Simile winner of Series 2. Well done, well done, well done. Let's go back to main. Let's go back to main. Wow. That is it, guys. Another emotionally charged episode and series over. I say it every week, but I would like to say once again an enormous... Oh, Nana Hobob going for What Is Art. Gosh, I wasn't expecting that at all. And I've got to do that now, haven't I? Before the thing, because otherwise it's, you know, I'm not fulfilling my What Is Art destiny. That's a great one though. Thank you very much. Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That is art. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Okay, this one's a long one, so I'm going to have to be quick. Are we ready? Do I need that on? No, I don't need that on. Here we go. Are we ready? Just think about something to think about when you're on a break. Here we go. I need to be over this side. When you smile at a physically attractive person on the street, they pass you and then you look back at them and they look back at you. Like your life is written by Nora friggin' Ephron.
That is art.
There we go. We got it. I was too quick even for it. I'll take that. Thank you very much, Nano. That's wonderful. That is lovely, lovely stuff. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun when that happens? Yeah. Yeah. And Phil, here's the thing. I didn't do a home art thing because I wasn't sure what to do. But obviously now you guys are kind of getting the hang of the what is art format. Feel free to send them to me. Feel free to send in your own suggestions. Yeah? Because then we can get, this is from whoever, and then we'll do a whole thing, and it's, yeah. So feel free to send in your own suggestions of moments or things or anything that is art. Okay? Email is, of course, where is the email? imnotme@gmail.com. Yeah. So again, a huge thank you for watching and getting involved with this show. One of the benefits of modern life is, though I'm moving across the country, I will be bringing my best friends with me. In all honesty, I'm not sure when the first episode back will be. It will all depend on finding somewhere to live and setting up internet and all of that terrifying stuff that now cameraman George will be absolutely entirely in charge of. But make sure you're following me on all the socials. Cameraman George, could you let people know about the socials in the chat? That would be lovely. Look at that. Oh, Uncle Town has beaten you to it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you very much. If you're with me on Instagram especially, you'll be up to date on all of the developments and where I go and when I'm there. But I do hope that you will join me for Series 3. I've got some very ambitious ideas for it. I think you're going to enjoy it a lot. Feel free to bring a friend as well, of course. Because, yeah, you know, you guys all love the show. You love the show. Clearly you love the show. And that makes sense. So all you need to do is find other people who are like you, because then they find the, find the thing as well. Then everybody brings a friend, then we've doubled it. That's how maths works. I'm going to miss you all, but I can't wait to see you all in the Big Apple. Okay. Thank you very much for being a part of this, for sticking with it, and I hope that you will, see you in that I will see you in New York. I am not me. I am art. And I am wishing you a very happy, a very yearning for me, and a very creative month ahead. And I will see you again just as soon as I possibly can. Cheers. So if you're coming with me, George, you've got some packing to do, and I have got a pretty big list of tasks for you, yeah? And as I said, you're doing all the driving.
What a great show we made just now. It was creative, live and divine. You did wonderful work, so go and take a bow. Just a slightly smaller bow than mine.